time to do a May budget, guys. Hope you're all doing well. Let's just get cracking, because I do like to chat normally. I'm going to try and keep that to a bit of a minimum, but I can't promise anything. So, May budget time. Very exciting. Don't have as much money this month because I didn't do as much overtime, basically. I'm going to move a little bit further forward. Okay, so this is May. Let's get that written in. Hope everyone's doing well. I hope you've had a lovely year so far, a lovely April. It's nice to see the sunshine out, isn't it? Come on, a bit of warmth. Very excited. Right, okay, so as normal, we're going to start out with how much my debt is totaling at the start of May. At the start of April, we had a total debt of £16,583.44, and we have brought that down this month to £16,033.78. So close to going through another 1k barrier. I'm really chuffed with that. So next month we'll be into the 15k zone. Very exciting. Very proud, obviously. Okay, so let's have a look at wage this month. So like I say, I didn't have as much overtime. There was still some overtime, but not as much as last time. So we've got £1,022.95 after tax, and we'll get a child benefit amount of £104.20 this month. And that's the two amounts we'll use today to do our budget. I did get one amount come in for surveys. £50 was paid in. That won't be used towards this budget. That's going to be cash stuffed in the next video. So yeah, we won't be doing anything with that now. Just wanted to put that there so you knew it. May brought forward. I'm not entirely sure how much. It is actually the 27th of April today, so there is still a few days left where I could still spend some money in April. So I don't know what that amount is yet, so we're not going to use that. When I work that out, I don't actually know what I'm going to do with that. Probably just put it into the Christmas fund. It would normally go into the year ahead, and year ahead is complete up to December now, and so we're just working on Christmas. As soon as Christmas is completed, then we'll start for next year's year ahead, 2027 year ahead. So I think, yeah, that will probably just be popped in off camera into the year ahead fund, Christmas fund. Okay, so let's start the budget then. So trains this month, train tickets. I'm going to have 14 days of work in May. It is 1 week of half term, the last week of May, so I won't need any train tickets for that. I am doing, I think, 4 extra days. I didn't double check. It's definitely not more than 4. It's either 3 or 4, but I'm pretty sure 4. So I'm going to put a budget of £117.60 for rail fare. Bonus ball this month, I'm going to put £15 in to play for me, my son and my husband. That's at £88. Nobody's won it for 11 weeks, so it'd be nice to win that. I say that every time. Mobile will be £21.11. Sorry if you can hear a droning. It is an aeroplane. They take forever to go over. They're like the small aircraft, and they just drone on and on and on for however long. Right, clubs. No clubs this month. I think I'm fully paid up to the end of the school year now. I'm pretty sure. So that's good. I'm not doing wraparound anymore. My son's old enough now to kind of walk himself back, and he meets me either at the train station or sort of near to home. Yeah, so I'm happy with that. His school's very close to where we live, so it's just kind of increasing his independence now that he's getting that little bit older. Right, Netflix is going to be £5.99 as always. MBNA £25. MBNA 2 £274.13. Halifax £49.02. Barclaycard £84.48. Savings for my son's bank account, £10. My cat's insurance is £21.18 for my half. Premiere Pro editing software, £21.98. My rabbit's insurance. So my rabbit turned 12 in April. So cute. She's doing so well, bless her. I looked it up and I think it said she was 82 or 84 in like human years. She's such a little old lady. I love her to bits. So let's see if we can make it to 13. She's so sweet. So her insurance is £47.95. My life insurance is £11.39. Gonna put that up a little bit. Google One storage for my videos, £1.59 a month, and then Vet Health for my cat, £10.49. She also had a vet, just like a checkup, 6 monthly or yearly checkup, 6 monthly I think. And she was doing really well. She was at a nice weight, her teeth were good. She loves her liver toothpaste. She's a weirdo. But yeah, so sweet, such a sweet girl. So proud of my little girls. They're so they're quite passive. So yeah, very, very cute. Okay, food this month. We're going to have £2.20 that my husband gives me, and I will be putting 20 in. I've already saved this amount, the 20. I already saved it a year ahead. So it's already budgeted for. It won't be coming out of this amount. And the 220 is from my husband. So, and I'm hopefully going to save £20 of that, like I've been doing for a while. I've been getting quite a lot of deals at Waitrose. I got like a £9 off £90 spend voucher. I've not had one of those for a long time. I also get you get vouchers, money off vouchers each week from Waitrose as well that you can put towards things. You get like a treat so the first £50 you spend, you get a treat. Then if you get it to £100 in the month, you get another treat. And if you spend up to £250 in that same month, then you get a third treat. So we got some little goo pots, which are quite expensive but yummy. So I managed to get some of those for free. I think I got £1.50 off as the first one, and then I should hit the £250 one. I'm only like £34 away from hitting that today, so I don't know what that will be, but I really enjoy getting that little treat. It's yeah, the small things. So we've been doing quite well, and I get like a voucher. I buy a voucher through like a work scheme that we have, so I get 4% off every time I buy a Waitrose voucher, so I'm getting that as well. You know, it all kind of adds up, and then I try and get all the deals in store and try and shop my food cupboards at the end of the month, like if there's pasta, if there's anything in the freezer. I'll kind of do a mishmash to try and save as much money in that last week, which is fine. So yeah, doing quite well, I think. And last month I was getting quite spendy. I think I've reined that in this month. I think I've done quite well. So what have we got next? Okay, so rabbit bedding is getting £5 as always. He's got a massive, she's got a massive bag of rabbit bedding. It is huge. It will take us months to get through, but I may as well start saving for the next lot. So £5 going into there. Pet supplies just for food mainly and litter. £15 from me, and my husband will put 15 in as well. Lint roll is getting £25. And then we have got money going into my cash stuffing envelopes, which I will cash stuff in the next video. We've got £25 for my son's laptop. Uniform, £10. I did wipe that out in the Easter holidays. I bought him his new school blazer for September. It's huge, so It's not like he's going to grow out of it. And we went up a size so that it will hopefully last 2 years. We got him his polo shirt for PE for the new school and his tie. So yeah, we wiped those funds out, but that's fine. They were quite expensive ones because they were the school logo ones, and everything else can just be bought from like a supermarket or Next or wherever you go to get your bits and bobs. We go to Next. I like Next. So that was fun. Christmas is getting 25 as well. Glasses. So I've booked myself in for an eye test on the 7th of May. And hopefully we'll be able to choose some frames that I like. I'm struggling to find ones that I like. I've got a fairly big nose. I like my nose. I love my nose. But boy oh boy, do glasses make it even more prominent. So yeah, they look, like fake glasses when you've got fake glasses and a nose, that big nose. That's what I feel I look like. So I'm struggling to find a pair. And also, I don't know, I look really old. It makes me look old. Oh, but it's not about that. It's about being able to see. I've got to get over that. Stop being vain. So that's exciting though. So that means I'll have the full 50 that I wanted. And then my work, I think, puts up to £80 in towards them. So that gives me £130. Obviously, I've got to pay for the prescription on top of that. So I don't know. There were some pairs for like £70 that I quite liked. So that might be okay. And I think it was either a £90 pair or a £70 pair, and it was 2 for 1. So I potentially will do that. We'll see. It's quite exciting. I don't wear glasses at the moment, so got to kind of embrace it a little bit, I guess. Right, social envelope is getting £20. I think I might have even owed, I think I owe that envelope a tiny bit because I booked Chesington. So I didn't only just book the tickets, I also booked the car park as well because it's cheaper to do it that way. So I think we slightly went over. That's okay. We're replenishing it now. Blinds for my son's room is getting another £10. So my mic was just going a little bit funny, so I'm just going to go over these two just in case I have to delete that footage. So social's getting £20. I owed that a small amount because I bought the Chesington tickets, but I also bought the car park, booked the car park at the same time to save a bit of money. So I think it went over by like a few pounds, so that will replenish that. Blinds is getting £10 for my son's room. I think we would have enough potentially now to get it. It's like not a massive window. And I want to get the clip-in ones. So I think they were £40, the one that I saw. So we would have enough, but I think we're going to wait till the summer holidays. So I've got like time to do it properly. So yeah, I'll probably buy that start of July and then get that changed over at the start of the summer holidays. My son can help me. Mattress. So this isn't actually for a mattress, it's for a mattress topper and a mattress protector for my bed. So we're going to put another £10 in there. I think that's going to take a while because I think I want Silent Night ones so that they're good quality. Dentist is getting £40. So I had my first fill-in done last Thursday, so a few days ago. It was £195 for my first fill-in. And so I owe it, I think I had 80 saved, so I still need to pay 115. So with this it'll be down to £75. So I think the first filling will be paid off in July, but then my second filling is in July, so then I will owe myself £195 again, which will be paid off by Christmas. So yeah, and then I can start saving for the hygienist, which will take about 2 months. So, but at least it will be done. And it actually took it was like 15 minutes that I was in there because there were only small fillings, thank goodness. So I was in and out. Who loves the dentist? Nobody, but I'm not a big fan. But I was really calm and yeah, I wouldn't say it was enjoyable, but it wasn't horrendous. And because this filling at least was on the top of my mouth, the numbing didn't last long at all afterwards. And yeah, I wasn't kind of like unable to, eat or anything for a while. I think the next one might be at the bottom of my mouth, which the numbing lasts longer because your whole sort of tongue and everything goes numb, which I don't particularly love. But got to get it done. I've got to be an adult. If I'm going to eat the sweets, I'm going to have to deal with the fillings. So my husband is getting £30 now a month. It's gone up from 20 to 30. In September, that will go up to 40. So that will be, he'll be happy with that. Right, let's see if my mukbang and my home envelope are going to be getting anything. I did buy a candle from my home envelope. I don't know if it was this month. It must have been. I think it was the start of not this month, but April, because we're still in April when I'm recording this. But I think it was the start of April. Treated myself to an £8. It was on offer. It was like big candle, black cherry flavour from I think it's Wax Lyrical, but I bought it from Waitrose, so I think that's a pretty good deal for a really big candle. It's still going. I think there's still about half left, and I've used it a lot, so I was chuffed with that. Right, if it is an even number, then we're putting 5 in mukbang. We didn't put anything in there last month, so that's exciting. And in the home was 4 as well, so they're both getting 5 this month, which is nice. Okay, right. Next, we are putting money into the buffer. Something was rattling then, don't know what that was. Very annoying. We are going to be putting £50 into the buffer. My book envelope is getting 5. I'm almost out of the books that I bought. I've been reading religiously and I have been absolutely loving it. So I'm about halfway through the book that I'm reading, and then I've got one more, but it's chunky. It's a chunky book, the last one. So next definitely will be done by May, end of May. So I'm going to be buying my next book haul in June, which will mean I've only got £10 saved, and I want to spend or give myself £50. So I will just take £40 out of in June. I will budget £40 into it because I'm just loving it. I'm loving reading. It's really helping me in terms of my mental health, like massively getting something out of my day. It's like my little reward for doing stuff. So yeah, I've really loved it. And some of the books that I'll get in the book haul will be library books. So yeah, I'm not going to just spend money on any book. Like if it's a book that I'm unsure if I'm going to like or not, I'm going to get it from the library. If it's a book that I'm really like, love the cover or love the concept, I'll buy it. So it's very exciting. I'm really chuffed with that. What else have we got? Makeup envelope is getting £5 as well. We're getting really sort of close to the end of my concealer, I think. So I may have to get that. Now then, I should have looked this up. Sandals, I can't remember how much money was left to pay. I think I want to say £38. So what I'm going to do, I think I want to take some out of spends. So my spends envelope's going to get around £7 in it from the £50 I've got from surveys. So that would bring it down to 31. I think I want to take some out of my sinking funds because they are work sandals. They're sandals for work that I need. So I may take 10 out of my sinking funds. That's 17. That's 21 left. And yeah, I think we'll do that. I think we'll take 20. I'll put 20 here, and then whatever's left will come out of the buffer. So if there's like £1 and a few pence, I think that's reasonable. Okay, so now we've got the year ahead amount. So this money has already been saved. I saved ahead of time. which is what my year ahead is about. It's about saving for the amounts that if I wasn't able to get overtime at work, it would be the things that my basic wage wouldn't cover, but that are reoccurring costs. That aeroplane is really driving me mad, but I need to crack on. So hopefully it's not too annoying. Right, so my husband's birthday this month, so hubby gift, he's getting £40. I think I'm going to get him, I saw some, I think it's Molton Brown, like a library of fragrances, like just little mini fragrances, and a nice bottle of wine. And then my son, so daddy gift, I saw like some nice terrariums. Like he is sort of really loving buying plants and things at the moment. He's not very good at keeping them alive, but you know, he's trying. So I thought maybe a terrarium might be easier to keep alive. I don't know, because I'm also useless at keeping plants alive. But it was really, really lovely terrarium, like quite a nice size in Waitrose. So I thought my son was liked it as well. So we thought we'd get him one of those. So yeah, we'll get that nearer the time, because it'll be difficult to hide it. Probably get it the day before, go into town and sneak it in somewhere. So that's exciting. Cards and wrapping paper is going to get 10. And half term, there's 1 week of half term at the end of the month. So it's getting £35 from me and £35 from my husband. We won't do anything too crazy. We try and do like one paid for fun thing per week to keep costs down. I think my son just wants to go to the pier because there's games, amusement games, and he likes that. I think he's got quite a big amount of tickets left over from the last time that we went. So that's exciting for him. Unless he chooses to do something else. We'll see, but that's an okay amount for then. And then it's my niece's birthday, Sheridan. So just get her something little. I mean, she's in her 30s. She's not a little girl or anything. So I'll just get her something, a token gift. And post office to send Sheridan's gift, £5. And then takeaway for my husband's birthday. He'll go out with friends to celebrate properly, which I am invited to, but I don't have the money really to do that. And it's fun to be able to just go out with your mates. And then as a family, we'll have a takeaway. So I'm going to put £25 and hope that's enough to get myself and half my sons, depending on what my husband decides he wants to get. It's probably better to put 30, and next time, sort of from next year, I will up that, because takeaways are so expensive now. It's the delivery fee and then the card fee on top of it and everything else. But, you know, everything's expensive, isn't it, these days? Which is why it's such a treat. Right, that is it. So I'm going to calculate it all, and then we will see if we've got anything left over to cash stuff. See you in a minute. So that leaves us with £115.24, which is okay, not too bad for a low overtime month. And we had like the extra from the sandals, and you know, the dentist isn't cheap, and the train fare was more, and yeah, not too bad, not too shabby. All right, let's see what we're going to do with that £115.24 then. Right, so first of all, I'm going to put year ahead, but it's actually Christmas, so we'll divide it by 2. So £57.62 is going into Christmas stroke year ahead. And then we're going to we're going to put £17.62 into sinking funds. 17.62 sinking funds, 17.62, which equals 40. So we've got cash stuffing, savings challenge is getting £40, which isn't too bad. So that is awesome. Let's see what else we are putting into the envelope so that I'm prepared when I'm stuffing. Right, we've got £5 going into rabbit bedding. We've got laptop getting 25. Uniform is getting, this is really bad writing, but I understand it, it's 10. Christmas is getting 25. Glasses 10. Blinds 10. Dentist 40. Mukbang 5. Home 5. Book 5. Makeup 5. Did I put social down? Nope. Social is getting 20. And then I think that is it, right? Did I put hubby down? My gosh, I've not done this very well at all. Right, laptop 25, uniform 10, Christmas 25, glasses 10, social 20, dentist 40, mattress 10, hubby 30, mukbang, home, book and makeup. Obviously not very with it today. I think that's everything. Oh, and then we've got the £50 from the survey. So we've got £7.33 going into spends, but that is coming straight back out for the sandals. And we've got, oh, so £50. I could do this in my head, but I'm not gonna. 50 minus 7.33. So we've got 42.67 going into holiday. I really do think that's it now. Anything brought forward for May will be put into the Christmas fund off camera. Will just be added on. Right, that is it. I'm going to record my cash stuffing video now, which is my absolute favourite, as you all know. So hopefully you'll come and join me for that, because that's the fun bit. But if not, then hopefully see you next month. Thank you so much for watching. If you've got to the end, put a little sunshine emoji, because it's gorgeous out there. And I'll see you next month, guys. Take care. Bye.